sana kuvarora mwensi nambi ya mule getena no ari kiangazi ya January kiramu gechie tiko mu affect
speri ya goto rusio suru ga gana beta babi
ngote ambi ya mono
gochio to nyoro to kongonda ga nambi hari.
Asante sana.
Kitutu Chache South KCS
Kitutu Chache South Mbiere. Of course ntogendrete gokorera abananchi egasi viritu anyare gukora mkorekana vire through chi project cheito chia NGCDF koros chipara na manganandega within the community.
Okay.
Kitutu Chache South this time round nere very calm. Insecurity ya ni rense kidogo kuruto chake gusuguma manganayo aba sigari gukora chi patrol nomo DCC toka musuguma rende tokanyara kwa nyora new assistant chiefs as a chief sublocation gete isano iga konyora tara twara assistant chiefs na ende ntoga nte gusuguma other administrative units chibe operationalized elinda mangana insecurity na drugs and substance abuse anyare kogendanse.
Okay.
Na bananchi baito bali no mogoka segasi litogokora.
You have an interesting project. Na nyakora mujumbo nika gusi. Kogitaji school. You going to form that project?
Egentege tangani egentonkerege ku encroachment. Abantu mbale bagosoa bako ngusamale moye chiskuru basoa umuntu usukyo bole mu skuru oyondo usukyo bole mu skuru kwanyore skuru tebwati bole mu boisaine. Igo ekeretu achagete ekeretu asoete oburayobo ntu abwate gento gekuru ku public participation. Kere skuru ngotebere their need again asengencho resources to bwate chire limited skuru ebate baga kintu priority ebintu tutagete number 1 lavatories totebe chichochi abaisubati chochi abamuraichi abalimu ebirasi fence go say administration block igo pone kerba rule those priority projects to arwoto abate this financial year project kimorata ke etangane priority igo bato eresera. So the past 2 years about 16 schools chigateba priority projects ne fence na kiki tu atebera to chake go fence chiskuru na ende fence ye yige go konya ku reduce destruction in schools chiskuru cheite chiarenge open okonyora umuntu ago chapaka kolisi skuru ko chane chiombo cha kolisi skuru ose umuntu cross kururoche wetere skuru gati no shortcut ogenda go chibuoye ose umuntu ru asakurwanyote ebintu byae kwa gukwa kagotura geti skuru gotira ose liko rirangene skuru baroseti kwanyoro district ria banafunzi igotoka taiba the first some of these schools priority no go chibekere fence no go chibekere biita next phase no kubeke biita na ende to saba abalimu n'abanafunzi to kore egento to simeke chikayaba nemekabiri such that in another 2-3 years okonyora a fence ye school nere properly defined elinde nto twaro boibi bwabere bokobo egento kende naye bagokwandira n'igoro yo boibi egento buna chi projector literally kere school nja twara a problem yoko iberu chi project school buna ruora for example no nyentoranye bekera fence is one of the schools ya twara bokongu sana abantu bale go break in almost every term kwanyora ba ibire chi projector ba ibire binto kurwe school obviously ya Madam Josephine na binto bunebi school buna daraja mbili abante bale go kora pake school kati echiro konyora isire go ikebirasiro gorali. So tukateba yaya for this place to students to concentrate rasima tokore fencing elinda abantu mbanya go disturb the peace ya wanafunzi within the school compound.
Ntu abwat challenge ya rengoro the last time tu arenga igewa kwanete so painfully about electricity una transformer chari go saliwa ntu abwato bokongu chi transformer no boy generally mbole bwarenga abamurambale bakweroka 47 brothers barenge is 24 brothers I think kurugali ya sakuru kubogeka no boibi gwechi transformer. It was so rampant mainly bogeka ward na a bit of bogusero lakini rende ntu abeka emikakati through our chiefs and assistant chiefs abtoko kolega sina very well plus the community policing team toko kora regular patrols na abasigari elinde abantu ababiri bagokora this kind of vandalism mbanya gocha this time round lakini ni bwato bako n'abasigari kite barenge within our institution our stations number 1 Mosocho
na nyanchwa ndire to abwate abantu abamura ba community policing babwate abantu babwate paka maguta transformer babwate paka copper wires ekine kibakocha baoneria abantu ba scrap metal naende bakarua bakaba released nibwete so igabu no batogoserete but we are very vigilant to make sure bantu naende mbabasa ko vandalize egento gekoro kuchi transformer because electricity korigie transformer ina no go change kioma repair of a transformer it takes almost 5 to 6 months. So this time round, it was very vigilant using our assistant chiefs, our chiefs, the community policing team, and even the police officers within the constituency.
Pero ya jida kana mrongo bina sana stomo nchomo takana bakulika ujumbe ya wetra senchera 0724256504 CDF. Ekiti kekende to konyole challenge after challenge. Control of budget na ruwe advisory igoro ngana ki kwende eba gavana mbaba siko Chibasari. At the same time, to what the problem, challenge nera rom what 1 year to make a choice chiroro, then onye mokoro sirichiko,
ni will come. Omaterichiko, again tonkerege kroku buna resources chibwente ko distributed by government. Richiko ndiro national government na county government. Gatiga akende nkeyo kebwente ko koraki. Kora disbursement ya funds te yebwente koba. However, the national government NGCDF igere anchored as a national government. Naende umuntu maete needs chi constituency yae no muchumbe. Umuntu maete needs chi abantu bae ne member of parliament, ne representative of the people. That is why President Kibaki through Mheshimiwa Jimmy Angwenyi na bali barengo before barengereti for us to have fair distribution of resources. Tiga kere constituency enyore bese giti enyare ko konya especially mangana security na mangana education in terms of infrastructure no bwagachi ebirasi chicho chilab chihall na bintu bunebyo. Number 2 kubeka chi offices chiaba chief assistant chiefs chi police stations na mangana security, and within schools you can also drill boreholes as a chiskuru elinde chinyare ko konya banafunzi and the community. This is in NGCDF. Number 2 wanyare ko kora mangana environment okolenda chinsoko chirichitara korune county government naende kotema gusimike mete across the constituency na generally to clean the environment. Yeah. However, governors bakagenda court koteba NGCDF werusiwe baewe nima etaba na inchi gente kemba gutaka gekoreki kenyare gokorekana. So the case that governors presented demonstrate that they want to control every resource, yet the resource yaliba kwewa utilization teraro can be across the country. So we have given parliament or NGCDF up to 2026 December every project mogo kora enyare koba ya koreki ya elire onye tera by that time na ende mura chenchie katiba, then NGCDF will be totally locked out. However, ntore in the process yogo chenchie katiba ntobwata ba wakili within bunge gochakira mheshimiwa Otienda Amolo, mheshimiwa Kaluma paka mheshimiwa chief whip Silvano Sosoro no obare court bakubeke kina number 1 ko entrench bakocha ne amendment to entrench NGCDF in the national government structure. Elinde ebene national government fund. Lakini montore patron ne member of parliament. Backward minister with his team ye board at the ground. Asengencho those abuna bwa bantu ba understand the needs of the people. Just imagine boniga onye ntu abwata NGCDF. Anga kirege ntotoro chinane opportunities buna chikorwewe kirege ntege ko enda Rift Valley kiagenda Mount Kenya Rift Valley, you know. So NGCDF nja chite ko konya abantu sana. Number 2 toche if the governor does not
probably have a proper association with an MCA. Nko sometimes gakoba discriminated somehow. And that is why NGCDF go come in to bridge the gap.
How about through our structure ward fund? That could be even more effective.
It can be more effective, but let me ask you, the governors already have that fund. Why don't they distribute funds according to wards? Yes. One of Nanche, it's just been 2 years, but every school has my project. Either I have built a toilet, I've built a class, I've renovated, or I've done a water project. If it Boniga, then by the time to week June or not June, let's say August this year, every school will have felt the NGCDF fund. So there is no discrimination togokora. You see, that is the difference. However, it has to be entrenched within the constitution. Elinde ever acceptable. Governors mbanyara kwenda naende gotema kunyirwania in courts, and that's not the only area they have an issue. But what the issues with the roads? I'm working on some of our roads. Kurunsoe, as a member of parliament, the number of roads na bekire lami wonige chigo chikoba ibere. Epare ntangani ne pare kurua sakuru ku igonga sei no bonchari egoetera sakuru kuraganga egosoka mosocho. Epara ende ne anyakoe kogenda marani. Epara ende ne kurunyaore egosoke kwenda paka gesieka. And then boniga, the roads that I'm going to work on echa kera entangani ne kurunya tieko kiogo kogenda paka mugumo. Nere kuru riverside kogenda gesieka. Kururanda kogenda nyanguru. Asakuru kunya tieko gocha paka nyakoe gavu no sobo gete no maete. No maete pare yo. Erie kurunya tieko egende paka nyakoe. Ntubwate getare gochi mugumo. Tubwate musocho gochigesieka embassy keore eyatige for a long time na chitenkanyiro hora last financial year nyabururu kogenda keore ntubwate ya musocho matieko ochieroga ntubwate getare ochiriogaro ntubwate nyamataro gochiranda. And then the other thing is that nchiro naende togokora negendo gekuru ku 10% na chiro chichigenderete boniga another like 4 or 5 roads. Other than that, through our savings naro ntuche tokore 2-3 other roads echiaba community ego chayata na ki eparabu na bono nchire togo chatwabwaterana na my MCAs. We have a very good working relationship na our MCAs go chakira mheshimiwa Amos Onyatieko, ntobwate mheshimiwa Yagi Kurunyakoe, ntobwate Duke Kuru Iga Central, ntobwate my brother Richmond Oyo Obogeka na Maata ali ntobwate Vincent Abuga. We look asege ntotokoroka savings etokubwaterana na MCA bato tebi the priority roads baruche county tarakora twababwatesia chatokonya twensi as a community. So we have literally transformed the constituency and we continue to transform the constituency.
What is
the challenge we've had ndagotebia is the government does not have funds to do any more tarmac roads. Lakini in terms of what Honorable Richard Onyonka begete asege ntugekuru kuna design level ntubwate pare ntambe sana yari kuru. I always talk about it. Yari kuru getare esoke mwisho wa lami eso pare ya iranda egende chigosoka nyakoe egende kune kioge egende matongo echigosoke bono na beka the strip ye loop ya raganga mosocho egende nyamatuta egende chigosoka riverside etire ongicha echigosoka rera gocha matieko. But that one eserikali ya tebe categorically they do not have funds right now in this session ya between 2022 and 2027 konyerosi. One road that I have really pushed yogo chaka tamaking in phases this financial year nepare kuru nyabururu egende pakeke risimate naende magega nyabururu iga echego soka nyamataro olopweyo echego kuna the main road eduo carriage ya nyabururu ya nyamataro kogenda town. So those are some of the roads that we have touched and many others that we are doing through the 10% and the savings that we'll be working on.
Issues governor sababwate na mangana roads
issues governor igo bata etechibesechi bae ubachi control. But in terms of need and priority, you realize we are more efficient, we work faster, we abananchi nabo bakogotebi we move with a bit of speed and we understand priority.
Are you telling me the governor understand it?
Na understand it, but do you realize chibe siabo buna chigo cherero aya ekere chia cherero nkorori buna bago chandana ni MCA on matters to do with budgetary allocations. That is what delays the development here. We move with a bit of speed. Yeah?
Is it difficult to fix gap?
It is not difficult. The challenge we have is the politics at the county level in the National Assembly. Every constituency is funded equally before they do again the equalization fund. When equally to every constituency is what helps us to deal with the urgent needs community.
All right, so lakini neno bone ganegenda tokore gasi.
The other thing, of course, namangana electricity, naro, we are doing quite a bit. Unabono within our constituency, we have new projects. Chigo chaka pretty soon. Antombale bakamini ambo barabutna tebetinko babekirande estima for the first time since independence. That will be coming soon. It's a new project. Ntobwata sakro kuiti village. Magagari ya tutebe kanunda. Ntobwata new project. Nyabundo eyugere nyatieko igoraria. We have a new project. And then ntobwate gendo gekuru extension. Extension no gotumi an existing transformer gokora ko increase abantu bagokoraki bakonya estima asebuna irianyi village omangana niga Kitutu Central angena actually Getare village ntobwate Riangoko ntobwate Getare B ntobwate Nyagisai ntobwate Nyanchogochi a primary school ebwate a transformer but it is not properly utilized ntobwate asebuna Riotero village omatonto igabunya koe Nyaore area asegete within Bogeka togokora extension ntobwate Kanyimbo primary ntobwate Matieko primary where we need to do a lot of extension abantu banyare gokonyeka although naende asenare marirera atabwati a transformer which in the next financial year is an area we want to give a priority. Okay. Naende within Nyakoe maegaga asiara asenaro montabwate independent power producer agotumia solar ko light chinyomba chi abantu bakumwaka na 20 shillings per day. It is a project I want to bring to an end because it is really straining abananchi so that mbalentere estima ntobwata asemna Bosingo within Matieko area ntobwate Moneke primary as a school. The larger area is not very well connected. Ntobwate of course nakwa na igore ya Rera village Rio Mache within Omosocho. That is Rio Mache is through former chief Okoroku Mache, that larger area, and then of course the other new projects that I've spoken about. So even on electricity we are doing very well. In Kisii County we are the leading constituency as electricity connectivity and we are doing pretty well. As I'm an education, I can tell you without fear of contradiction, Kitutu Chache South or Kitutu Central Sub-County, although there are some performances totally happy nacho in some schools okona school unaongicha that I want to visit one more time whereby okona oraba nafunze pale 162 my brother Lawrence Ekerasi lakini go visit your school kwani oraba na 55 Boka na pale Ekerasi. So we want to bring that one end. Working together with the assistant chiefs around that area, the ACC of that area, and the chiefs and the, of course, community policing, we must streamline that school. But also appreciate some schools that have had tremendous improvement. Una Kanunda Secondary School performed well, while even the other schools performed well. Kanunda stood out because they actually really improved as a performance yabo.
Very well. Hinege saife mwancho motekeli station number maso semyo kumanyina kwa kiando so tukele tukura simambia bono uko liko jumbe ya wetera sinjela 0724 256504. Ile kai komina isano ne mochi atekele choma ikora chinses to choma so that we move to another issue and that address concerned chabere raised gaiga about tendering each project as a constituency. You have preferred contractors or kanabara women.
Yeah. Thank you for that question. Again, tegetanga ninta tengo tebi abantu bakuboli such questions nechi broker chiria chitagete chie uchi contract ne gekuba ahuna bwoko nyora bako raise these issues. The tendering processes are very open. Advertisement ichigo korua we give to the most qualified contractor naende that is not at my level. Eyugeko korwa ne egento gekor kuna procurement committee within the NGCDF board ne fund manager. Eyitaliga sinko ba involved in. However, I know brokers bali ba temire ko kuligi ba narete kale goseba narete ko other constituencies bina kagocha buna Lawrence wante umugambi utakonge ekirasi ekingagaje na order monto kwaewa bono eba gusinywa because I cannot do that. I cannot order the fund manager to give contracts to unqualified personnel. So out of that na kigekogera oroche bako research an issue na ende recently na arora abantu abatogo sindana nabo especially oyo mokora chaga egesa bago demonstrate a lot of ignorance. NGCDF ndaitengo tevi my brother is very very monitored by the Auditor General.
Just like another fund.
You cannot compare with NGAF. You cannot compare. Go say with funds that go to the county government. NGCDF, this is what happened. Before you do any project, iko moko kolege ndogekoro ku public participation. Ekere mwakore public participation muamanya daraja mbili mbata ite renovation ya 6 or 5 classes. Nyagisai mbata gete a lab. Totebe nyankongo nko bagachira tore koroba. Nyatieko secondary we are renovating their dining hall. What happens igo moko beka muatoma with the big queues to the igarogora say a board NGCDF board Nairobi. Bamanya ko work with the again to gekurukwa abantu ba public works bakora estimates. Bamanya ekerasi in Kisi will cost averagely between 1.15 million to 1.25 million shillings. Babeka 1.2 million per class. Renovation babeka a certain amount. Totebe drill a match a certain amount. Like that. Chairman yakuruo ba to the report back to the fund manager. A plan ya financial year ega simobwente kokora. Once you do that, bamanya gutuma chibese in line with those projects. Ona ikero montago tenena matango tomire no monto buna 60 million chevirwe. That is ignorance of the highest order. Kose goto eba 10 million cheviruga, that is exaggeration and demonstration of ogotasoma no gota understand pako monto kwero ke doctor aroche a financial year bago tebanea 2021 2022 gose 2022 2023 or woimoke regoro Kibagendi okoreiga Kibagendi, but they don't even take time to study. Number 2, ekere project ya kolirwe if abantu auditors bago chabaligereri did ekerasin kiaro setiu totebe St Mary's Girls aya matina bete drilled totebe ongicha secondary primary school aya iranda eskuru njabege tu renovation njakore tu ya 2 classes ba ligereri. If it has not been done, a fund manager ne committee va explain iganaga we have not done because number 1 we underestimated if it is the funds that are not adequate. Was number 2, no one has tendered as at this point. That is why we have not done. But the funds are the funds still in the account? Yes. However, bakuligereri barore a project into atebete ntobwente korosi ekirasi eskuru gete ose lab bakogende account banyora chibese yu chiakoreki chiarusiwe. That becomes an audit query. You understand? Number 2, onye muatebete nkobeka mure totebe nsoko yasigete bachi ekibanyore nsoke iteyo. Again, that becomes an audit query. However, onye you demonstrate that ntu atebete nsoko nebwente kobekwa tera abekwa lakini chibese no chire account, that is not theft. It means it has not been done. Chibese chia CDF nchiri koira na Nairobi. It will definitely be done. So this tendering abantu bakunya gukwanira monomono chibroka na bali na abwete chikura, it is because of vafileti angambaro bakokoraki bakonyo indamuamu. But we are doing our best. Na umuntu naro boliriga chitendeji ngora local people. You need to know ekero umuntu abuire tender ina beka order that abantu bakokorega asi abantu boko once they come from the lock onye raganga totebe primary korosi wegento ose secondary. The people who do the project other than the contractor aba bakoereri nini bakokorogo omuchanga bakorenta mache, those are local people. Fencing ere tuanye koregento gekurukuna, while we have the contractor, we have my boys on the ground bako monitor, ba make sure people from the community na bakora angeliu bacha bakora ukore machingoro ugotenenie meteria ugokorogera paka the only specialists baro na baba boko musese ngenge, so that my community benefits from these projects.
Ideka ni komichata gero mwanju mutagere chuma koroga chinsa isatu chabon mambia ebunge mwawatege karo last week.
Yes.
Mea Naivasha.
Yeah.
And one of the highlights kurwa sege karo kelia ese committee asowe karansa uga director chairman inunga aligie amachivu aborete una babunge by next week mo resume.
Yes.
So that we have answers igoro ya social health authority na elinde kurukwa shi na elinde kurukwa is it Taifa Care?
Yeah.
Taifa Care. Mogo terelisi obori mutu momaete sumo chandole.
Endugu ya ne Lawrence, I think asaba jumbe bonsi pi Kenya. Tali gusi Kenya. Abantu boka bate nenete bakaruani gente kegia SHA consistently. Ninche na Dr. James Nyikal. Ekyo I have been very consistent. Why? Ekere sherie ya rekorosiwa nchena arocha sechi gaps tiarenge. Na so boibibogo chikokorwa. The problem we have with SHA, it is interference from the executive. Baligeti chimbinu asebago sokeri chibese. A system we tokogora 104 billion ya angire gokora. System piye kogoro 104 billion. Obuno boibi maisomarore. A system ere sophisticated, a system wengi ya pikenya aga neri ya keare buate pakati yabo if means buate nini iTax keregento oche a system ya Safaricom buate pake M-Pesa ichina chi the most sophisticated systems in this country. No enchirichi military nchiri kobabese ichio okonyora they chigo cost between 10 and 20 billion shillings. Lakini bono a system weye egwakanu 104 billion shillings for 10 years. Why? Yet Odio Toete system ya NHIF was willing to improve on the system ya NHIF, which whatever SHA wanted, he wanted just an additional 2 billion shillings. Odio rengo abana funzi koru JKUAT University. They wanted to give a system but ride it on Safaricom. And they were willing to do the system for 500 million shillings. And then Safaricom can charge on amangana data and data transfer and stuff like that. By a pathway, ye system we work. You know? So, number one, it is the stealing at the amangane the system. Number two, oboibibonde igobora segento bokuru kuna ki claims management, whereby the SHA wants to outsource the claims. Ichibago tayabachia kaibiru oboibiwa kabira as NHIF. What they ought to have done within NHIF, they should have changed the claims department from the national office n'abantu ba finance bache county level bagende pakanse, so that number one abantu bali bako collude with hospitals to defraud NHIF barus you from the system. You bring new people before montachi konara na abantu bali naende kwa murusi kwa rento yonde, so that because for you to steal from NHIF you have to collude or say SHA, you have to collude, the hospital has to collude with the officer at the county level. You cannot defraud them to kubaibera if omo colleagues your SHA or NHIF that involved.
So yes, inja the method explain kwende, but the biggest challenge to what nyorete koreso mukutano ino emwa batebanga communication ile tara korubia
na other than communication. Number two, toche the benefits nechi ekero kare musubati alikwenda ku iboro mwana normal delivery gobare gwakana up to the point umuntu agosoka kurinya gitari linda mama. You understand?
Yes.
Boniga babegete cap ya 10,000. If you develop any complication goso mwana aso e nursery goso anything echo gwakana from your pocket aya onyo musubati ga kuibara through C-section boni geba carpet at 32,000 shillings yet kare it was a little open na boko okoibora omwana na bagutware issue abekwe nursery gosaye because of the operations complications tibege ebidi oberenya gitari for an extra few days boni ge bagoteba ama tukabere genda nyumbani anything above that now you have to pay for yourself. Number 2 woni ge bagoteba kere family asenge njone household kere family umuntu ubwenerete kurware liso no muntu oyomo
they'll cover the household
paia naende paia babegete just 2,000 is it 2,000 or 3,000 shillings is it possible umuntu ubwente kurwara amaino it has to be one person naende line elimo because extraction na treatment it only takes 3,000 shillings and that is what they've allocated. That is not what we envision as social health. Social health is supposed to treat people once almost equitably. You cannot cap a minor. It is not a luxury. When someone is genuinely sick, that is cleaning yago chikokorerwa, they need to be treated. But now, people from Igora na pa indi baliba ruana bakarente system way. That is where the problem is. Number 4, toche implementation. NHIF staff ruto gataka babutu bonsi pi abantu bali kuwa banyia gochasha. Lakini boni as we speak abantu bagotumeka temporarily akeigo abasha balikwe na abantu bali barenge NHIF. Don't you think they can sabotage the process?
She and Sha is working perfectly than the previous NHIF. Those who are saying it's not working, they are the ones who have not registered. If
government is saying it is not working, they are teething problems. For the next 6 months, it can work. Sha EKNP abantego konya rasma onye na Antoney Kibagendi akere PSA simi nkonyero murwaire gete PSA itali gotoka simi bono umanya gote na shango korere. Number 2 chinya kitali nchire specific cha mantenyi buna Nairobi West Hospital ogende Nairobi Hospital echina bo oranyore koko ba treated enya kitali buna level 6 gusi level 5 gusi osogende Bosongo osogende Hema Hospital. It is not working. One client yakora 5 clients tego kora a system because they insist rasma over treated a system ego accept.
So what do you want the minister okora?
Out of a meeting and change what mkuba umera tore on Thursday. Number 1 is to change the system. We must change the system. Number 2, because now you are collecting almost 3 times what NHIF was collecting, we want to increase and improve on the benefits.
Okay.
To improve on benefits. Onye tualiko rule, let's say 3.5 billion per month collection. Boniga, it is 6.8 billion shillings per month. Why don't you improve on the benefits? It is very unfair that one kwa chachiwa esti nyinge, but the benefits inko nyora chire inferior to what I used to get through NHIF. Na kumirio monto iku angire gotebe lieta ine bali mumaete. Asenge ncho
maybe they are working for him.
No.
It could be.
No.
Has worked for him.
The problem bwateneye, the government is making a mistake of paying bloggers to come and insist that SHA is working, yet genuinely SHA is not working. People are suffering. We must sort out this problem. Elituwa ringe na Ivasha kero mutumbe paka aboko nyora bago tera hosana igoro ya Ruto. Noemba rugwe ba imokere igoro bagateba yaya mpaka ichungwa. Noche paka ichungwa gacha kobori omonto gocha go complain about SHA a ministry inki moko motomera abasigari bachi komoliki. I'm happy abasigari avumba mbabu tuegasi, although it has not been communicated, lakini mbabu tuegasi. So what I'm saying is this: the government needs to improve on efficiency, and efficiency neye batige kuri ichimbinu choko ibachibese. A problem babu ate ne mbinu bakuri yoko ibachibese. Na erego chereri genteke from functioning properly. Number 3, finally number 5, we must reduce on the amounts we are deducting Kenyans. it has eaten into our pay slips. Teachers, into members of parliament, every Kenyan is training. You cannot pay all that amount, yet you have another private cover, a medical cover. We have to check and reduce the amount from 2.75 to even 1.5%. Elinde, still even that one will have increased from what we used to collect. Abantu baitu banyare ko konyeka in two ways. Number one,
yega sasa nchiro weekend to korena ko satura sense moito ya kabere.